Hello everyone, welcome to Chapter 13. Chapter 13 is titled Issues and Actions of Digital Government Transformation. My name is Tae Nam. I'm working for Graduate School of Governance, Sungkyunkwan University in Korea. Chapter 13 helps the public managers like you understand various issues made by digital transformation in the public sector. Governments that adopt policies for digital transformation face many challenges while creating opportunities. So we have opportunities and challenges. Issues made by artificial intelligence, big data, blockchain, and cloud. In Korea, these technologies are key technologies, ABC, artificial intelligence, big data, blockchain, and cloud, are deeply discussed in this chapter. For public managers participating in the module in this class, we'll also discuss actions and strategies to harness potentials of digital transformation and mitigate concerns. This is the goal of this chapter. This chapter will discuss issues of digital transformation in the public sector and actions for digital transformation in the public sector, and then national and also international strategies of digital transformation. We will discuss 5 points. First, issues and actions of AI, and issues and actions big data, and blockchain, and cloud in the government. And then we will discuss national and international strategies, such as digital inclusion and citizen relationships. This is a kind of map. This map shows government AI Readiness Index. So dark blue is advanced level in terms of AI readiness. You can see dominated by countries with strong economies, good governance, and innovative private sectors. So naturally, we can say there is a global digital divide in the age of artificial intelligence. AI-driven government will have 6 strategies. First, government will make AI a part of a goal-based and citizen-centric program. Then government will get citizen inputs, and government will build upon existing resource, and then government will be data prepared carefully with citizens' privacy, and then government will mitigate ethical risk. Finally, government will augment employees, do not replace them. This is a detailed explanation. Make AI a part of goal-based and get citizen input, and build upon existing resource, and be data prepared, and mitigate ethical risk, and augment employees. There are some recommendations. Agency political leaders and senior executives, their role is very important. They will have to manage change and artificial intelligence transform the federal workday as foreseen. There is some question, what should be a leader and manager do? Answer is like this. Managers, public managers, and public leaders, they will communicate with public employees earlier and open about the potential of AI to disrupt and alter their work. And second, they will learn from early adopters of AI or early adoption countries. And third, they will find out the extent to which the workday changed for employees. What types of agency, work AI have these organizations accomplished? There are some recommendations. Budget authorities. Who have budget authorities? AI needs more budget, so budget decision is very important. The use of artificial intelligence could enable more personalized service to agency customers. If AI, as predicted, the time spent on clerical work, routine works, will decrease, and the amount of information will increase. So can be collected and analyzed. So AI will change the mode of work and mode of operation in the government. Employees could focus more of their attention on customer services and tailor the services to the needs of individuals. So recommendation is, as artificial intelligence enables employees to focus more on the customers, national agencies should help their employees to improve their customer service skills. They should receive training that put emphasis on skills for handling interactions with citizens and with agency customers with the help of artificial intelligence.
Like AI, big data also have high expectations for the potentials and also challenges. Big data can improve transparency, enhance openness, and increase citizen trust and engagement with government and its decisions. However, big data face challenges in many countries. For example, there is a gap between government capacity and demands of civil society. Big data can expose us to privacy risks and security risks, and government agencies consider regulations regarding privacy and security. The use of big data is related to the balance between further use and privacy protection. Not only privacy concerns matter, but technical and managerial challenges exist in data analytics. Citizens are likely or unlikely to give their sensitive data to governments. Therefore, it is important to determine what kinds of data are readily usable. Government agencies have challenges in how they innovate legacy system for data management. In addition, government agencies need to invest in hiring and training data scientists. There are recommendations for government big data analytics. First, government should use a wide range of commercial partners that agencies work with. The partnership can help government overcome challenges. Government agencies can use visualization tools actively. This is a more effective way to sharing and delivering information. Unstructured data will let us know a new pattern. Big data analytics should be integrated with cognitive analysis tools based on AI. Visualization, unstructured data analysis, and cognitive analysis are three main components of big data analysis. The government should have a clear goal, such as improving the quality of life. What could be full advantage of the big data potentials? The next topic is blockchain. This short lecture cannot explain technical details of blockchain, but simply saying this is based on distributed ledger technology. It can create a connected government, which is paperless, transparent government. Blockchain can be used in various areas of government operations, as you can see this slide. E-voting, taxation, land titles are increasingly used in some advanced countries. However, blockchain has challenges. Technological design is not efficient yet. Scalability is not high yet. Electric energy is consumed very much. The workforce level of relevant skills is not developed yet. The hurdle of regulation is still demanding in many countries. However, its decentralized nature is strong appeal. The data is shared and held by thousands of separate players on a decentralized distribution system. Government can help to work out answers to the following question. How do we interpret smart contracts when computer coding requires specificity and the law often needs interpretation? Who is liable? The final topic is cloud, especially government cloud system. Various issues are addressed as inherent difficulties. As a control issue, public managers naturally want to determine how and where elements of the ICT system are deployed and used. Cloud computing raises questions of ownership and accountability within ICT groups, across the organization, and extending to service providers and other vendors. As a security issue, organizations must keep systems safe from intrusions. They need to safeguard information, privacy, and in the case of research institutions and universities, intellectual property. As a reliability issue, an ICT group must be able to trust in the reliability and resilience of its cloud implementation, especially when it supports mission-critical applications. As a quality issue, CIOs are concerned that consistency. It should not be compromised that service-level agreements can be maintained. As an ownership issue, when ICT is arranged in a new way, there are questions about who should manage which resources and who should pay for services that are shared. Interoperability issue is a traditional reliance on separate system infrastructures makes cloud technology an unfamiliar option in the public sphere. As a portability issue, adopting a cloud approach should not lock the organization into applications, equipment, or services from a narrow spectrum of vendors and provider. As standards issue, because cloud technology is relatively new, industry standards and best practices are still being developed. As a vendor issue, competing platforms and proprietary approaches complicate the cloud marketplace. As a governance issue, the ICT group must decide what new organizational approaches are needed, including the need to focus more on integrating services and supporting interactions among business groups. As a cultural issue, public sector organizations may resist approaches that make it appear that they are giving up or privatizing their resources. As a compliance issue, organizations must be sure they can comply with all relevant government regulations. As a risk issue, assessment of risks needs to include anticipating a course of action if a cloud service provider fails to deliver services or goes out of business. The next issue of digital transformation is digital inclusion in a new context. Digital inclusion ensures that all individuals and communities, including the most disadvantaged, have access to and use of ICTs. Digital inclusion should be an effort to lift historical, institutional, and structural barriers to access and use technology. The adoption and use of AI, big data, blockchain, and cloud in developing countries necessarily and inevitably raise an issue of digital inclusion. This issue is prevalent across countries. However, developing countries may have a more serious experience in the age of digital transformation. The national efforts to overcome challenges should also contain the substantial efforts and policies for digital inclusion. For digital inclusion, digital citizens are required to have digital literacy. Digital literacy can be categorized into 7 elements. Digital citizens should have learning skills to catch up with technology-driven changes. Digital citizens should have ICT literacy to adopt, adapt, and use digital devices, applications, and services. Digital citizens should have information literacy to search, evaluate, and share relevant information in their needs. Digital citizens should communicate and collaborate with others through digital networks. Digital citizens should be able to participate in academic activities. Digital citizens should be able to critically and creatively read and communicate by using a variety of online media. Digital citizens should be able to manage their career and identity on the Internet.